Namaskar, myself Vinod Kumar, currently working as a assistant professor in Department of Mathematics, Babu Banarsi Das, Northern India Institute of Technology, Lucknow. Today in this lecture, we will discuss about successive differentiation. Let us see successive differentiation. So, successive differentiation is the process of differentiating a given function successively n times, and the results of such differentiation are called successive derivatives. That is by term differentiation of a given function y is equal to f x, which is a differentiable function. So, the higher order differential coefficients are of utmost importance in scientific and engineering applications. To let f x be a differentiable function and let its successive derivatives be denoted by f dash x, f double dash x, f triple dash x, as so on f n x. So, here some common notations of higher order derivatives of function y is equal to f x. So, first derivative is denoted by f dash x or y dash or y 1 or dy by dx or capital D of y, where capital D stands for d over dx. Okay. Then for second order derivative, f double dash or y dash or y 2 or d 2 y by dx 2 or d 2 of y, as so on. If we denote nth order derivative of y is equal to f x, then it can be denoted as f n x or y n or y n this or d n y over d x n or capital D n of y. So, calculation of nth order derivative, here we calculate some elementary functions जिनका हम nth order derivative find out करेंगे. तो फर्स्ट वन इज nth derivative of e to the power a x. When we find a nth order derivative of e to the power a x, so let y is equal to e to the power x. Differentiating this function with respect to x, then what we have, first order derivative of y with respect to x is y 1 or dy by dx. This is equal to a into e to the power a x. Then for second order derivative y 2, this is a square into e to the power a x, as so on. If we need to find y n, so here y n is a to the power n a to the power x. So, as we see in y 1 this is a, in y 2 this is a square. Similarly, if we find y 3, then we get a cube e to the power a x. So, as so on y n is a to the power n e to the power a x. So, here we take an example, let y is equal to e to the power 2 x plus 3. If we find nth order derivative of this function, then y n is equal to d n over d x n of e to the power 2 x plus 3. Then according to this, what we have, this is equal to a to the power n. A is the coefficient of x, that is here coefficient of x is 2. So, 2 to the power n e to the power 2 x plus 3. And if we have to find the 10th order derivative of d 10 over dx 10 of e to the power 4 x, then what we have, this is equal to a to the power n, that is 4 to the power 10 e to the power 4 x. This is calculated as this. Then second is nth derivative of a x plus b whole power m. M is a positive integer greater than n. So, for m is positive integer greater than n, let y is equal to a x plus b to the power m. Now we have to differentiate this y with respect to x. So what we have, first order derivative of y, that is y1 equal to, जब फर्स्ट टाइम्स डिफ्रेंशिएट करेंगे पावर पहले आएगी, पावर एक कम होगी, that is m ax प्लस बी होल पावर m माइनस वन इंटू ए एक्स प्लस बी को जब आप अगेन डिफ्रेंशिएट करेंगे तो एक m बाहर आएगा, तो विच इज m a ax प्लस बी होल पावर m माइनस वन. नाउ if we again differentiating this with respect to x, then second order derivative is m minus 1 into a square ax plus b whole power m minus 2. Similarly, we find y3, then y3 is m minus 1 m minus 2 a cube ax plus b whole power m minus 3. So as so on, if we write yn, तो yn is equal to m minus 1 as so on m minus n minus 1, that is m minus n plus 1 a to the power n ax plus b whole power m minus n. So if we multiplied this result by m minus n factorial and also divide by m minus n factorial, then what we have, m minus 1 m minus n plus 1 into m minus n factorial. So this becomes m factorial upon m minus n factorial a to the power n ax plus b whole power m minus n. M is greater than 0 and also m is greater than n. Then second case is, if m is less than n, then what we have? If this m is less than n, then yn becomes 0, and in case of m equal to n, so when m equal to n, then what we have, m minus 1 becomes n minus 1 n minus 2 as so on n minus n, which is 0, that is we have n minus 1 n minus 2 as so on 1, this is a to the power n ax plus b whole power n minus n. So this whole value, what is this? This is n factorial a to the power n, and this becomes 1. So if m equal to n, then yn is n factorial a to the power n. Now for m equal to minus 1, so from here m equal to minus 1, yn becomes minus 1 to the power n factorial a to the power n upon ax plus b whole power n plus 1. Then third is nth derivative of y is equal to log ax plus b. So if we differentiate this function with respect to x, the first order derivative is y1 equal to a upon ax plus b. Then if again differentiating y1 with respect to x, then what we have, so y2 is minus a square upon ax plus b whole square. Similarly, y3 is 2 factorial, because of this can be written as 1 factorial into a square. This is y3 is 2 into 1, that is 2 factorial a cube upon ax plus b whole cube. So as so on, what is yn? Yn is minus 1 to the power n minus 1 n minus 1 factorial a to the power n upon ax plus b whole power n. And nth derivative of y is equal to sin ax plus b. So y equal to sin ax plus b, differentiating with respect to x, we have y1 is equal to sin को आप differentiate करेंगे, this becomes cos ax plus b again differentiate होगा, a आपका बाहर आएगा, b becomes 0. तो y1 is a cos ax plus b, this is equal to this, because of sin x plus pi by 2 is cos x, as sin 90 plus theta is cos theta. So this can be written as a sin ax plus b plus pi by 2. So again y2 is a square cos ax plus b plus pi by 2. तो दिस इज इक्वल टू ए स्क्वायर साइन ए एक्स प्लस बी प्लस पाई बाई टू प्लस पाई बाई टू, दैट इज 2 पाई बाई टू. तो एज सो ऑन फॉर वाई एन, तो वाई एन इज इक्वल टू फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव में ए टू द पावर 1 मिल रही है, सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव में ए स्क्वायर मिल रहा है, थर्ड डेरिवेटिव में हमें ए क्यूब मिल रहा होगा. तो एज सो ऑन वाई एन इज इक्वल टू ए टू द पावर एन साइन ए एक्स प्लस बी प्लस एन पाई बाई टू. Similarly, nth derivative of y equal to cos ax plus b. So this is also equal to yn is equal to a to the power n cos ax plus b plus n pi by 2. We easily calculate this. If y is equal to cos ax plus b, then y1 is minus a sin ax plus b. This can be written as a cos ax plus b plus pi by 2. Then if again differentiating with respect to x, then y2 is minus a square sin ax plus b plus pi by 2. This is also equal to a square cos ax plus b plus 2 pi by 2. तो as so on yn is a to the power n cos ax plus b plus n pi by 2. Now nth derivative of y equal to e to the power ax sin bx plus c means product of two function where first function is exponential and second is trigonometrical function. तो trigonometrical function में यहाँ पर sin bx plus c या फिर cos bx plus c दोनों में से कुछ भी हो सकता है. तो let y is equal to e to the power ax sin bx plus c. तो differentiating with respect to x. तो जब हम इसे differentiate करेंगे तो here product of two function that is first function differentiation of second function plus second function differentiation of first function. Product rule apply करेंगे तो this is y1 equal to e to the power ax a sin bx plus c plus b cos bx plus c e to the power ax, e to the power ax हमें कॉमन मिला. तो this is also equal to e to the power ax and this y. तो when we change this into polar form by substituting a is equal to or cos theta and b is equal to r sin theta. So here after squaring and adding we have a square plus b square is equal to r square, and if we divide in both equations then what we have? We have tan theta is equal to b upon a r theta is equal to tan inverse b upon a. Okay. So here r is square root of a square plus b square. So by putting a is equal to r cos theta, b is equal to r sin theta, we have e to the power ax or cos theta sin bx plus c plus r sin theta cos bx plus c. So this is equal to e to the power ax r sin bx plus c plus theta because of cos theta sin means cos a sin b plus sin a cos b, that is sin a plus b. So similarly y2 is written as e to the power ax r square sin bx plus c plus 2 theta. As so on yn is e to the power ax r to the power n sin bx plus c plus n theta, where r square equal to a square plus b square and tan theta equal to b upon a. Earlier we calculated these results. Therefore yn equal to e to the power ax as r square equal to a square plus b square. So r to the power n is a square plus b square whole power n by 2 into sin bx plus c plus n tan inverse b upon a. Similarly, if e to the power ax into cos bx plus c, then we can write yn is equal to e to the power ax r to the power n sin bx plus c plus n theta. Therefore, yn is e to the power ax a square plus b square power n by 2 cos bx plus c plus n tan inverse b by a. Now, take an example on nth derivative. So, here we have to find the nth derivative of 1 upon 1 minus 5x plus 6x square. तो यहाँ पर दो टाइप की प्रॉब्लम एराइज हो सकती हैं. एक तो यहाँ हमें जो फंक्शन गिवन है उसमें जो न्यूमरेटर की डिग्री है वो डिनोमिनेटर से कम है. दिस इज़ 0 डिग्री, दिस इज़ 2 डिग्री. तो ऐसे केसेस में हम हमेशा पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन करते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि हमारे पास जो nth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव फाइंड करने का जो फार्मूला है वो है ax प्लस बी होल पावर m या फिर ax प्लस बी होल इनवर्स. तो इस टाइप में कन्वर्ट करने की कोशिश करेंगे हम लोग. ओके, तो व्हेन डिग्री ऑफ डिनोमिनेटर इज ग्रेटर देन न्यूमरेटर देन पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन करेंगे. इफ गिवन फंक्शन में डिग्री ऑफ न्यूमरेटर अगर ग्रेटर है डिनोमिनेटर से या इक्वल है तो ऐसे केसेस में हम पहले डिवाइड करते हैं देन nth ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव का फॉर्मूला अप्लाई करते हैं. ओके, तो हेयर y इज इक्वल टू दिस. एज डिनोमिनेटर की जो डिग्री है वो न्यूमरेटर से ग्रेटर है तो रिजॉल्विंग इनटू पार्शियल फ्रैक्शंस वी हैव दिस. तो पहले तो इसका हम लोग फैक्टर करेंगे. फैक्टर इज 3 minus 1 and 2 minus 1. Then after resolving into partial fraction we have this, that is 1 upon 3x minus 1 2x minus 1, this is equal to a upon 3x minus 1 plus b upon 2x minus 1. This implies 1 is equal to LCM ले लेते हैं तो 2x minus 1 a plus 3x minus 1 into b. This is equation 1, this is 2. So, if we take 2x minus 1 is 0, this implies x equal to 1 by 2. Put in 1, sorry, put in 2. Put in 2. What we have? 1 is equal to, when x equal to 1 by 2, this becomes 0, this becomes 3 by 2 minus 1 into b. This implies b equal to minus 1 by 2, that is b is equal to minus 1 by 2, that is 2 minus 2. Okay. Then similarly, if we take 3x minus 1 equal to 0, that is x equal to 1 by 3, put in this result, then we have calculate the value of a, and after putting the values of a and b in equation 1, we get a partial fraction of this. So, which is 2 upon 2x minus 1 minus 3 upon 3x minus 1. Therefore, yn equal to 2 into 2 to the power n minus 1 to the power n factorial upon 2x minus 1 whole power n plus 1, and this is 3 into 3x minus 1 whole inverse, that is 3 into 3 to the power n minus 1 to the power n factorial upon 3x minus 1 whole power n plus 1. तो ये टर्म हमें कॉमन मिल रहा है. तो दिस इम्प्लाइज yn इक्वल टू माइनस 1 टू द पावर n फैक्टोरियल इंटू दिस. फाइंड द nth डेरिवेटिव ऑफ साइन 6x इंटू कॉस 4x. तो जब प्रोडक्ट ऑफ टू फंक्शंस हैं यहाँ पर, इसको अगर हम 2 से मल्टीप्लाई और 2 से डिवाइड करें तो यहाँ पर फॉर्मूला आपका बन सकता है 2 sin a cos b, that is sin a plus b plus cos a minus b. ओके, तो 2 से मल्टीप्लाई 2 से डिवाइड किए तो दिस बिकम्स 1 by 2 sin 10x plus cos 2x. Therefore, yn is 1 upon 2 this, because of we have dn of sin ax plus b is a to the power n sin ax plus b plus n pi by 2, and nth order derivative of cos ax plus b is a to the power n cos ax plus b plus n by 2 n pi by 2. So, here sin 10x is a to the power n sin 10x plus n pi by 2 plus a to the power n cos 2x plus n pi by 2, hence solved. Then example 3 is, if y is equal to sin r x plus cos r x, we have to prove that y n is equal to r to the power n 1 minus 1 to the power n sin 2 r x whole power 1 by 2. Also find that y 8 at x equal to pi is what, where r equal to 1 by 4. Let us see. Here we have y is equal to r x plus sin r x plus cos r x. So, differentiating n times we get, as we know that nth order derivative of sin r x is r to the power n sin r x plus n pi by 2. So, hence we have y n is equal to r to the power n sin r x plus n pi by 2 plus cos r x plus n pi by 2. So, y n is r to the power n sin r x plus n pi by 2 प्लस कॉस आर एक्स प्लस एन बाई बाई 2, इसको मैंने स्क्वायर किया पावर हाफ की, क्योंकि हमें रिजल्ट में स्क्वायर रूट लाना है. डैट मीन्स इस होल टर्म का हमने एक बार स्क्वायर किया और इसी का स्क्वायर रूट ले लिया. देयर इज नो चेंज. देन व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज साइन आर एक्स प्लस एन पाई बाई 2 प्लस कॉस आर एक्स प्लस एन पाई बाई 2 होल स्क्वायर, डेट इज ए स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर, which is sin square थी r x plus n pi by 2 plus cos r square plus n pi by 2, which becomes 1 because of sin square theta plus cos square theta is 1. Then 2 sin r x plus n pi by 2 into cos r x plus n pi by 2, which is this. And also we know that 2 sin theta into cos theta is sin 2 theta, is sin 2 theta. So, this changes into r to the power n 1 plus sin 2 r x plus n pi by 2 whole power 1 by 2. So, thus r to the power n 1 plus sin 2 r x plus n pi by 2 whole power half. So, y n is r to the power n 1 plus minus 1 to the power n sin 2 r x, as sin theta plus n pi is minus 1 to the power n sin theta. So, this sin 2 r x plus n pi is minus 1 to the power n sin 2 r x whole power 1 by 2. So, to find y 8 at x equal to pi, we put x equal to pi and n equal to 8, also given that r is equal to 1 by 4. So, after putting all these values in this result, we have y 8 pi is equal to 1 upon 4 power 8, 1 plus minus 1 to the power n 8 sin 2 into pi by 4 whole power 1 by 2. Simplify कर लें इसको. तो after simplifying this result, we have this is equal to 1 by 2 whole power 31 by 2, hence the result. Then example 4 is find the nth derivative of 1 upon x square plus a square. So, first of all we take a factor of this, that is this is a 1 upon x plus I a, x minus I a. Then after resolving into partial fraction, इसको partial fraction में resolve करेंगे. तो इसके लिए we have to write this in the form of x minus I a plus b upon this. Then taking LCM और AB की वैल्यूज फाइंड आउट कर लेंगे इन द प्रीवियस सेक्शन के तरीके से. then this is equal to 1 upon 2a 1 upon x minus I a minus 1 upon x plus I a. So, after resolving into partial fraction, this whole term becomes this. So, now differentiating n times with respect to x, we get n times differentiate करेंगे तो what is this? This is just like x minus I a whole inverse. If we need to find the nth order derivative of dn over dxn of x minus I a whole inverse, so what is this? This is minus 1 to the power n factorial upon x minus I a whole power n plus 1. So, this is yn equal to 1 upon 2 I a minus 1 to the power n factorial upon x minus I a whole power n plus 1 minus nth order derivative of x plus I a whole inverse is minus 1 to the power n factorial upon x plus I a whole power n plus 1. This is equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial, ये कॉमन हो गया आपका टर्म दिस. तो आफ्टर चेंजिंग दिस होल term into polar form by substituting x equal to r cos theta, a is equal to r sin theta, and if we divide these two, then we have theta equal to tan inverse a by x. What is this? This is 1 upon cos theta minus I of sin theta whole power n plus 1 minus 1 upon cos theta plus I sin theta whole power n plus 1. So, as we know that cos theta plus I of sin theta whole power n is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Then this term becomes 1 upon cos n plus 1 theta minus I of sin n plus 1 theta, and this is cos n plus 1 theta plus I of sin n plus 1 theta. इसको न्यूमरेटर में ले चलेंगे, पावर आपकी इन्वर्स हो जाएगी. देन व्हेन इन्वर्स, देन व्हाट वी हैव, दिस माइनस बिकम्स प्लस and this plus becomes minus. So, this is term. So, this is also equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial upon 2 I a r to the power n plus 1 2 I sin n plus 1 theta. As जब हम लोग ये ब्रैकेट ओपन करेंगे तो यहाँ से ये ब्रैकेट, आफ्टर ओपनिंग दिस ब्रैकेट वी हैव वन टर्म इज कैंसल आउट and hence this becomes 2 I sin n plus 1 theta, that is equal to minus 1 to the power n factorial sin n plus 1 theta upon a to the power n plus 1 upon sin n plus 1 theta, as we substitute a is equal to r sin theta. Hence, minus 1 to the power n factorial sin n plus 1 theta sin n plus 1 theta upon this, where theta is equal to tan inverse a upon x. Thank you.